All right, this I want to share with you comes from Mantak Chia. This is the microcosmic orbit. It's an exercise that I want to start doing that I've become familiar with. That is a fantastic qigong exercise to help deal with some of the difficulties in life, especially behind having a lot of stress, setbacks, uh, not easily obtainable goals sometimes. So I'd like to, rather than waste um, entropy and energy on the resistance, on trying to resist feeling like crap or being butthurt and upset about it, I'd like to utilize one of the techniques that I know will work and share it with others. So please enjoy. Due to just doing life, I got rid of my games. I can't play any games on here. I wanted to lock down. I wanted to lock down business today, and I want to show you. I got this book reader. I want to show you the microcosmic orbit. This is an exercise that you can do. It's Taoist in origin, and it's qigong. Also, you see these wonderful illustrations here. I want to show you this. This is by Mantak Chia. Mantak Chia is the bomb. He's badass. But I want to share some of this as I'm going to start to go through, and I like to learn some of these practices and start to use it myself. Because what you're basically doing here is you're circling your chi, you're bringing it through your front part of your body, you're going around the back of the spine, you're going up the spine, back of the head, and you're going through there. You're circling like the earth circles the sun. You're circling your internal sun with your key. Let it read. Let the robot read it for a minute because it's
This is the third book involved with the teachings of the microcosmic orbit. In this book there are more details with the most up-to-date instructions. This book is designed to expand upon the other two and allow practitioners to open their own internal energy and create harmony between themselves and the universe. The picture below is a 2,000-year-old carving in a Tao temple. This carving is a symbolic representation of the cosmic orbit. Water is being pumped by the boy and girl through the spine to the top of the head. In the Tao classics, this is called kidney water reverses its course. The water passes through the fire at the lower Tan Tien and the kidney, adrenals transforming it into vapor, qi or qi. When the vapor reaches the crown it condenses and drips down like misty water to the heart. This cools the heart fire, so the heart will not dry out and the vapor will nurture all the organs and irrigate the land. This is symbolic for the energy circulation called transforming water into steam. By pumping the watery sexual energy up the spine past the fire from the sexual palace and the kidneys to the top of the head, one is able to understand the symbolic energy circulation called transforming water into steam. Next, it flows down past the fire of the heart and is transformed into qi, the bioelectromagnetic power of the life force. Figure 1 2,000-year-old carving in a Tao temple. We are directly involved with our solar system. The energies from our body, mind and spirit are constantly affected by the moon, planets, sun, galaxy and the entire universe. The Taoist practices expand our awareness and keep many more elements of the universe in our consciousness. Figure 2 Consciousness of Humanity Field, Awareness Field. White Magic Practice. The Taoist practices are also called white magic practices or inner alchemy. With the inner smile and the 6 healing sounds, we transform negative emotions into positive energies. Negative emotions are normal. Feelings such as impatience, anger, and worry happen every day. We call them negative because when they stay in us too long, they become stagnant and detrimental to our health. This is contrary to what happens with positive emotions such as love, joy, generosity, happiness, and trust, which nurture us. What the Taoists discovered is that we can utilize this negative energy to cultivate positive energy through such practices as the inner smile and 6 healing sounds. Sexual energy, or Jing Qi, in the Taoist thinking is the source of all life and creativity. It is the basic resource transformed first into Qi and then into Shen, spiritual energy. Sexual energy can be cultivated by men learning how to control ejaculation and by women easing the blood flow in the monthly period. Sexual energy can be used for the ultimate creative act of creating a new body. In the Taoist healing love practices, learning to circulate the sexual energy, transforming it up along the spine through the cosmic orbit and down the front of the body, recycles and regenerates the body's internal energy. Inner alchemy changes. Transform negative into positive energy. Changing lead into gold. Alchemical changes happen every day of our life.
So you're able to take your negative emotions that you're feeling, break them up in the process of doing the microcosmic orbit, use that energy and bring that energy back. So it is an alchemy. It is an internal alchemy. And it assists you not to be in these shitty ass states, which nobody wants to be in. Nobody wants to be feeling continued anxiety, continued loneliness, continued sadness. So there is a remedy on what to do with that.
When our loved ones are sad, angry, or depressed, we can send love and gentleness to them and make them feel better. Changing the anger into happiness is changing the negative into positive, also known in Taoism and alchemy as changing lead into gold. Western doctors now realize that a lot of sickness is caused by negative emotions. Anger increases blood pressure and puts stress on the heart. We need to learn how to change the negative into positive energy to improve our health and spiritual energy. The basic practices for this are the inner smile and 6 healing sounds. Recycle the emotions and sexual energy. When we feel sexual arousal and desire, the sexual hormones are activated. This is the beginning of the inner alchemy of sexual energy. Recycling this energy is the fundamental practice of the cosmic orbit. Sexual energy is the creative force that is used to regenerate the body's internal energy as it travels through the orbit. Returning to the primordial force and born-again process. Taoists regard the opening of the cosmic orbit as the born-again process. In the womb we receive nutrients from our mother through the umbilical cord. When we practice the cosmic orbit and touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth, we receive nutrient Qi from the universe and store it in the Tan Tien. Figure 3 Born-again process and returning to primordial forces. The cosmic orbit practice is sometimes called returning to the primordial force, or the born-again process. Turning the water wheel of the cosmic orbit is also referred to as spinning the wheel. Figure 4 Turning the water wheel. Wu Qi. Ultimate stillness supercluster. Yang creation yin. Tai Chi. 5 elements. Milky Way galaxy. Earth. Man and 100,000 things of life. Fire. Wood. Water. Earth. Metal. Taoist universe. Elements and awareness. The 5 elements play a major role in the way the Taoists see the universe and in the Taoist practices. From the Wu Qi, in other traditions referred to as the void or God, or the ultimate stillness, creation brings forth yin and yang. These are transformed into each other in an eternal cyclic movement, Tai Chi, which generates the 5 elements, the stages in the transformation of yin into yang and yang into yin. They are also symbolized as water, wood, fire, earth and metal or air. Of course, earth, man and all living things are composed of these elements. Figure 5 levels of the cosmic Taoist universe.